Three of Swords. So somebody could be sitting behind the scenes at the Three of Swords, depressed, heartbroken about the decisions that they made wrong. They could have wanted you to go through this depression. They wanted you to go through a lot of traumatic events, and they caused a lot of traumatic events in your life, but you prevailed from it, and now they're at the Three of Swords, heartbroken. They're going through whatever that they thought that you would go through. And they didn't know, as they wanted you to go through this, that they would sit in that Three of Swords, depressed. Yeah, they thought that you would be at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go. You could have cut this person off, and they wanted to break your heart. They thought they would have you at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go. You wouldn't be able to make a proper decision. Yeah, and it backfired. Seven of Wands is here. They wanted to create trials, tribulations, obstacles, tornadoes, and battles to have you running around here in circles, in tornadoes. Throughout life. Experiencing blockages. And you may have went through this depression. You may have went through this trauma, this heartbreak. But it was because you were divinely protected. And you were under, spiritual warfare. You were being used, so you could know what this was about and what this, what comes with the territory of spiritual warfare. But this person sat back and took you through a lot of, battles. And as you overcame those battles, you had the Nine of Pentacles upright, single, sufficient, abundant boss. You could have started your own business, and this person wanted to create blockages for you in your business. They wanted to have you at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go, heartbroken. You could have just got out of a relationship and you were single. And you were still that Nine of Pentacles, single, sufficient, abundant boss. Had your own business. Could stand on your own 2 feet by yourself, and you mind your business. You wasn't around a lot of people. You were somebody that was celibate. You kept yourself to yourself. And that's just the type of person that you are. This person knew that you would be moving forward in life, and they wanted to have you at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go. They knew that you had something, they knew that you were setting your future in stone with this Nine of Pentacles. This boss type of energy that you are in, or you were in, and you only grow. And it backfired on this person. Yeah, because you're a healer. You're somebody that's a star now. You get a lot of attention. A lot of people look up to you. You lead people in a positive way. And you pour out love to people. And you also pour out love to yourself. And this person wanted you to be stuck, Eight of Swords. Binded and blinded and tied up. So you wouldn't be able to move. You wouldn't be able to see clearly. You would just be stuck, not knowing which way to go. This person could have had you wrapped up in the justice system or had you stuck in something. Because they felt stuck after you cut them off and you were, minding your business. This could have been somebody that was the total opposite of you. They don't mind their business. So after you cut them off, they were at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go. And left heartbroken at the Three of Swords because they can no longer be toxic around you. They can no longer keep you stuck at the Eight of Swords. So they sat back and wanted you to experience depression. Being at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go. Wanting you to be in regret at the Five of Cups for cutting them off for being toxic with this Devil card. Now they're sitting back in regret at the Five of Cups, embarrassed. Because they ran around here in toxicity. Wanted you to be looked at as somebody that's toxic, and it backfired on them, Seven of Wands. They wanted to have you stuck, bound to them. Their toxicity. Yeah, because you were always given to this person. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. You always gift this person or show love to this person. And then the Lovers is on the bottom of the deck. And then Queen of Cups. You're somebody that's loving, caring, You take care of your kids. This person could have been jealous of that. It could have wanted to make it seem like you don't take care of your kids. You're toxic. All because they knew that you were in love with somebody with this Lover's card. They knew that both of y'all would balance each other out with this Six of Pentacles. They knew that y'all would be like a power couple. And they know that you know, in this energy, this Queen of Cups energy, somebody that's very intuitive. You're emotionally balanced. Yeah, they thought they would throw a lot of pressure on you, Ten of Wands. Have you, you know, feeling burdened, feeling pressure, weighed down. A lot of stuff in your face you can't see and a lot of stuff on your back that you can't weigh because you sailed away from this person or these people. You moved away. They looked at you as somebody that was sailing away and moving away. So they wanted to throw weight on you. Ten of Wands. Have you feeling burdened? Have you feeling pressure? This could be people that you show love to. This could be your actual, this Lover's card could be actual family members that ganged up behind the scenes or, you know, knew that you were in love with somebody and they were attached to people that they knew. So they got behind the scenes in a sneaky, deceptive way and tried to Eight of Swords y'all. Block you from this person. Keep you stuck from this person. And as they went behind the scenes and did all this, they had other people sitting back behind the scenes on whoever you were in love with side, trying to have you at a Two of Wands, not knowing which way to go. As they didn't know they was being lied to by a person that was trying to create blockages because you blocked that person for being toxic. Yeah, this person wanted you to be rejected. Four of Cups. They wanted you to feel rejected and left alone because they're at the Four of Cups. They're mad because they're rejected in life. They thought they would sit back and have you feeling like how they feel, and they couldn't do it. It just made you be the star that you are and stand out alone by yourself. And you still pouring out love to people and still pouring out love to yourself. And this person is sitting back at the Three of Swords, heartbroken, depressed about the decisions that they made wrong, and regret because they can no longer come around you. Seven of Wands. They have been blocked out as they try to create blockages for you. They blocked themselves out and it backfired. They cannot stand up next to you in your energy. Yeah, because you a high priestess. You somebody that read energy and you know exactly what this person had did. They just don't know you know. Or they didn't think you know. And now they sitting back at the Three of Swords heartbroken and regret. Because you didn't do nothing but show love to this person. Queen of Cups and then Six of Pentacles and be equal to this person. This person could no longer be in your energy, so they wanted you to feel rejected because you rejected this person for being the devil. Being toxic and wanting you to feel stuck in life because they felt stuck. Binded, blinded, and tied up. They didn't want you to be who you are and who you always been, the star. Somebody that's a boss that stand out by yourself. And they was at the Five of Swords jealous, envious. Wanted to secretly sabotage you for being you. Trying to one-up you and win at all costs. It's mentally unstable. And wanting to intentionally have you in your feelings and cause harm to you behind the scenes at this Five of Swords. All the hate and jealousy. Yeah, all because you knew what you wanted out of life, Three of Wands, and that person didn't know. Or these people didn't know what they wanted out of life. They could have sat back and made fun of everything that you had them created as you had the Nine of Pentacles upright. Wanted you to feel stuck. Wanted you to make it seem like you could have sat back and confided in these people about, you know, different stuff, the businesses that you wanted to start. And you had started these businesses. And they were sitting back, the type of people that you've been around your whole life and never encouraged you. Never gave you motivation or advice, but you always gave them motivation and advice to help them. So as you sitting back, you know, at the Nine of Pentacles upright, minding your business and knowing what you want out of life with this Three of Wands, a lot of people got jealous and wanted to sabotage you. And they didn't care who it was. They didn't care who you was to them. That devil, that toxicity came clean out at the Eight of Swords. And when you detach yourself from these people or this person, they wanted to have you stuck, binded and blinded and tied up for debts that they owe. Wanted to keep you in their energy, and it didn't work. You ended up getting woke. The star card. And still became this star that they didn't want you to be. Yeah, and that's the truth, Ace of Swords, clarity. You gained truth and clarity about a situation because you started reading tarot as you had done got woke. You knew a lot of stuff that was hidden and they didn't know. They thought they was throwing rocks and hiding their hands, and now they sit back heartbroken. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't want to be left out in the cold. As they out in the cold, physically, mentally, and spiritually, but they don't want to be left out in the cold, but they wanted you to be left out in the cold. Because you chose you made a decision to decide what you want out of life. And if it meant blocking people off that didn't mean no good to you and you didn't care who it was, you blocked these people out. And you chose you. Instead of constantly pouring out love to people and giving to people, you wasn't getting it back. You were just getting backstabbed, or a person wanted you to be stuck or at a 2 of 1 trying to figure out, is this person talking about me bad? Is this person going to try to sneak me behind my back and do something in a sneaky, deceptive way? But you hadn't found out the truth, Ace of Swords, clarity. After you hadn't got woke with the star card. No longer out in the cold, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. As they now don't want to be left out in the cold. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is here. You walking in your purpose and in your destiny. They want to be a part of your destiny and your fortune. They don't want to be left out in the cold. Yeah, and they set back at the 5 of Wands, sending conflict to you, though. Fights, arguments. Trying to one-up you, trying to copy you, trying to compete with you where they do not compare and cannot stand up next to you. And they were secretly in competition with you. These is people that you had to show love to, been knowing your whole life. Or you had been friends with for a long time. They wanted to have you going through conflict. They sent a whole bunch of conflict to you behind the scenes, had them lied to people, had people doing a whole bunch of stuff in a sneaky, deceptive way. And they didn't care that it was a lie. They didn't care that these people had done did a whole bunch of stuff to have you wrapped up at the 8 of Swords in a false situation. And now they sit back at the 5 of Cups and regret watching you be this star because you only prevailed. You only healed. You only got woke more and more to the situation, and only, it motivated you more and more to lead yourself and others. And you still get love and attention from people that you would least expect. And people that you thought that you would get love from, they don't even know where to go. They had a 2 of Wands not knowing which way to go. Yeah, they stuck in the hangman position. Have no choice but to sit back and get enlightened. And sitting back going through karma, judgment, and being judged for everything they did wrong to you behind the scenes. To try to block you and stop you. And it didn't work. Yeah, the world in the reverse. They didn't want you to end out an old cycle, a karmic cycle with them. They didn't want you to break a generational curse up off of you. Now they wrapped up at the world in the reverse. In an old cycle. Under judgment. Getting karma. For everything that they did wrong. Yeah, they sat behind the scenes at the 3 of Pentacles. Thought they was building on you. Sat behind the scenes building towers for themselves and they didn't know. Judgment for theirself. Yeah, 6 of Cups. This all took place in the past. These is people that you grew up with. As I said, you have been knowing since you was kids. This could be family members, friends, different associates. They did this all in the past and just sat behind the scenes. They could have knew something that happened with your kids in the past. This 6 of Cups could be small children. And they just sat behind the scenes. Now they're sitting back heartbroken, depressed, going through karma and judgment for lying on you. Having people run around at the Knight of Wands doing a lot of stuff to you that wasn't even true. Now they're all going through karma behind the scenes. Everybody that they thought they was building with. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool card and then Knight of Swords. They seen you taking a leap of faith towards new ventures in life. Towards a new career path. As I said, you hadn't started your own business. And they got mad. They couldn't be a part of that. They didn't want you to move forward in life. They didn't want you to start a new venture. They didn't want you to do something before them because they was at the 501s copying you in competition with you secretly. And they ran around here spreading lies, slander, rumors, and gossip to try to make you look bad, to defame your character. Yeah, King of Swords in the reverse and Queen of Swords in the reverse. A masculine and feminine energy that don't speak no truth. They run around here lying. They don't want the truth to come out about them, so they opened their mouth and lied about you. They didn't want you to connect with somebody so they would know the truth about them. So they sat back and lied about you, so lied on you, so you would never connect with that person is what they thought. They would at least suspect how this finna go. Yeah, Four of Swords. They wanted you to be isolated from this person because you isolated yourself from these two liars, these two people that ran around here and lied. That was mad and bitter because you cut them off and they were toxic, binded to bad habits and obsessions. And they didn't want people to know. So they wanted you to feel isolated and alone and thought that you probably would be running back to them and just needing them, but it didn't work. Now they sit back at the Three of Swords, heart broke. Yeah, they wanted you to feel left alone. They sat back and did something over and over again, but didn't know that you was at the Nine of Wands up by a whole wounded warrior. Yeah, Three of Cups is here. And you sit back at the Three of Cups. This Three of Cups could mean these are people that you used to kick it with. People that you will celebrate with. Friends of yours. They got together with a friend of yours and lied to them. As I said, this could have been somebody that you showed love to or you had love for. And they didn't want you to connect with that person any further. So they wanted you to feel left alone, and they both just ran around here and lied. They thought that you would be just feeling left alone, just trying to hold on, the wounded warrior. And you would just be going through something over and over again as they sat behind the scenes, just lying on you over and over again. And they celebrated and partied and kicked it. And thought that you were sitting back at the Nine of Wands. And you sitting back at the Nine of Pentacles. Single, sufficient, abundant, boss. Intuitive. And been read their energy before they even did it and they didn't know. Yeah, you read their energy before they even did this is what I'm hearing. These friends, and that's why you cut them off for being at the Five of Wands. Yeah, they didn't want something to be, they didn't want a death to occur. They didn't want something to end. Eight of Pentacles. And then King of Cups. Yeah, they thought they had to put an end to a situation is what I'm hearing with this death in the reverse. But they didn't know that situation didn't come to an end. Whoever this person is that you were in love with or working with, you still attached to that person. They just don't know. You still work with this person. This person is still in love with you. This person sat back working on their self. Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Swords. They couldn't spread no slander. They couldn't tell this person nothing about you. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They couldn't get in this person's head about you. They couldn't get you in your head. Yeah, this person look at you as somebody that's like a hierophant, loyal. And this person was loyal to you. That's why they didn't believe none of this. Nine of Swords in the reverse and then the hierophant. This person look at you as somebody that's loyal, committed. They want to be committed to you. Yeah, justice is here. That situation being balanced out. This person want to come in union with you or already had been to your house and been in union with you at the Four of Wands. This same person that they ran around here and tried to, isolate you from and lie to have this person look at you as somebody that's toxic or block you from this person. This person is your soulmate. Y'all share the same soul. This is your twin. And this was a toxic friend of yours that got behind the scenes with somebody that your twin knew. And they all just ran around at the, Knight of Wands doing stuff without thinking it through and thought that they were building on something behind the scenes. To try to have y'all stuck at the Eight of Swords. Now they sit back going through judgment and karma for everything that they did. And they could be stuck in a situation or could have gotten stuck in a situation. Facing jail time. Or just caught up in a case that they had to pay out. Yeah, they do nothing but make you grow. You and your Two of Cups. Two of Cups is here. And then Strength is here. They do nothing but make y'all grow.